This is the GE Profile 1.7 cubic feet Convection Over-the-Range Microwave Oven, finished in stainless steel. Right off the bat, it has a sleek and modern look. The stainless steel really gives it that premium, professional vibe that I've always wanted in my kitchen. With a big digital display, glossy buttons, and a chunky knob, it feels sturdy but is also easy on the eyes. The design is low profile and fits right over my stove, saving a ton of counter space. If you're like me and love keeping a tidy kitchen, this is huge. The handle feels solid and the door opens and closes smoothly, although I did wonder at first if it would hold up under daily use. More on that in a minute. In terms of size, it's definitely generous with its 1.7 cubic foot capacity. To give you an idea, I can pop in a 9x13 baking dish with no struggle. There's a traditional glass turntable, but this microwave also comes with racks you can use for convection mode. The inside is all stainless steel, which not only looks great, but also makes wiping up splatters way easier. From my experience, living with this microwave for a few months has changed how I cook quick meals and even some baked dishes. I'll be honest, when I first got it, I was skeptical about all that convection talk. Before this, a microwave for me was pretty much just for reheating leftovers, melting butter, or popping some popcorn. The idea of baking in a microwave seemed a little wild, but after trying out the convection function, I found myself actually throwing together quick casseroles or even a batch of cookies when I didn't want to turn on my big oven. The key features for me start with the multi-function cooking. This microwave isn't just a microwave. With convection mode, hot air circulates inside, which gives you more even heating and lets you actually bake, roast, or brown food. You can use the fast cook function, which combines microwave and convection power for faster results. Great for when you want that crispy edge without spending extra time. There's also an air fry feature. In my opinion, air frying in a microwave sounded too good to be true, and I have some thoughts about how this works in practice. More on that soon. Something I really appreciate, especially for people new to this kind of appliance, is the sensor cooking function. Sensor cooking means the microwave actually senses the steam coming off your food and adjusts the cook time and power, so you're less likely to overcook or undercook things. I've used it mostly for reheating pizza, and I've definitely noticed my leftovers come out less rubbery and more like what I actually want to eat. Another thing I like is the 300 CFM vent system. It's basically a fan that pulls out steam, smoke, and odors when you cook, which is pretty powerful for an over-the-range microwave. I do a lot of stir-frying, and my kitchen tends to get smoky and steamy with spicy food. So this vent actually keeps things smelling fresh and prevents my smoke alarms from going off. Installation was one of my big worries, but it turned out to be less of a hassle than I expected. The instructions are pretty clear, and this unit is actually not as heavy as it looks, but it's definitely a two-person job. For daily use, I'm big on convenience, so I want to highlight the Add 30 Seconds button. I did not realize how much I'd love being able to keep tapping it until my food is the perfect temp. Sometimes, I just want to quickly warm my coffee or give my leftovers a little extra heat, and this button makes it painless. I also found myself using the dial a lot. It's faster than punching in numbers. It's these little things that help when I'm juggling a bunch of steps in the kitchen. One feature I initially thought would be a gimmick is the Chef Connect or Bluetooth feature. It lets the microwave sync up with matching GE stoves. In my setup, when I turn on a burner, the light and vent automatically come on. Honestly, I can't imagine not having this now that I'm used to it, especially if you have the matching range. Now I want to be honest about things I don't love. The air fry mode is good, but not as strong as a purpose-built standalone air fryer. It takes a bit longer to preheat, and sometimes I find I need to flip my fries or nuggets for even crispiness. So if air frying is something I'm doing several times a week, I'd still keep my countertop unit. Still, for occasional crispy reheats, it's fine. I also have mixed feelings about the control panel. The combo of buttons and the dial is quick once you learn it, but it's not totally intuitive if you're used to just number pads. My parents came over and were a little confused at first, but after a few uses, it becomes second nature. Uneven heating occasionally happens with large or dense dishes, pretty typical with combo appliances. I noticed it most with casseroles or when I layer a lot of items on the rack. I just keep an eye out and sometimes do a mid-cook stir or rotation. Here's something I wasn't sure about at first. The door feel. It's mostly solid, but if you swing it open or shut too hard, it has a bit more flex than I was expecting. Nothing's broken or come loose yet, but I've seen some folks online mention it's not as rock solid as the older models. For me, if you're gentle and don't slam it, you should be totally fine. On the positive side, the stainless interior is a real upgrade over plastic, both in looks and for keeping clean. A damp towel is enough for most messes, and the removable rack is a genuine time saver when I want to cook two things at once. For holiday meals or big family dinners, I can get a side dish baking in the microwave while I have the main thing going in the big oven. I'd recommend this for anyone who wants to maximize space, loves a streamlined kitchen, or needs versatility without adding a bunch of gadgets to the counters. If you meal prep, have a busy family, or just want more options when you cook, this is a solid pick. Just remember, it's a jack of all trades, so if you're looking for oven-quality bakes or fries every time, you might need to make small tweaks or keep a few specialty appliances around. In conclusion, the GE Profile 1.7 cubic feet Convection Over-the-Range Microwave Oven stands out for its flexibility and clean look. From my experience, it's perfect for everyday cooking, reheating, and even the occasional baking project. It keeps my kitchen fresh, saves counter space, and doubles as a handy extra oven. The small learning curve with the controls and the slightly less powerful air fry are minor compared to how much I reach for it each day. If you want something that looks good and pulls real weight in the kitchen, it's definitely worth checking out. I will post full information about the GE Profile 1.7 cubic feet Convection Over-the-Range Microwave Oven in the comments section. See you in the following videos.